and welcome to TC and Kiri's
webcast,
where we get questions from you, the viewers, about being a superhero and what it takes to just do what we do. I'm a vigilante. She's kind of an alien from...
I'm a tourist. It happens.
Tourist? You can't be a tourist if you're a vigilante.
Why not?
Because tourists are not cool, and vigilantes are awesome.
I think I'm offended.
But you're not a tourist.
Well, I'm certainly not native to here.
That doesn't make you a tourist.
Okay, I'm just a foreigner.
Okay, emails, please.
Emails! Our first one is from Interna.
No, we're not reading that one.
Yes, we are. I like Interna messages. She says, Hello, tights bitch, and your little... I'm not a slut. Is it the boots? It's the boots, isn't it? I'm not a slut. God,
she's such a jerk.
The mongrel asked something the other day, so I thought I'd pass on the question. What in the motherfuck is with the yellow costume?
You're supposed to censor yourself.
Oh, really? It's not really that yellow.
Not like yet. I got new
beige.
spandex, and I'm, working on my new tunic. It should be basically the same thing, except yellower. Maybe a little bit more like this right here, the yellow, except paler. So
kind of like how it shows up on the screen. This is actually like bright yellow, but
yeah,
on the screen it shows up pretty much the color the tunic should be.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Yes. Actually, it's a bit more pale. It's more cream color. Anyway, go on.
She's an art student, I'm sorry. Badger Boy can't see colors so good, but even he noticed. It's weird as hell. I mean, really. So how do I censor myself? I mean, do I just, do a big bleep, or should I, say, what the F?
Yes.
Okay.
Go with that.
Really, F, yellow? And not even, a superhero annoying bright yellow, just some stupid pale yellow. Makes no effing sense. Super bitches are all bright and attention-grabbing, like your little... I don't know how to censor for either.
You don't have to censor.
Or all dark and angsty, like Batman or something. So stupid.
I am not Batman, and I am not bright and annoying like Superman. Okay, I'm like a mix between them.
Bright red plus black equals pastel? I don't know, I'm not an art
Don't
student.
question my logic.
Okay. Just thought I'd mention again how effing pissed I am over you breaking into my cousin's party last week. That was not cool.
Oh, no, did you really have to mention that?
It was, dude, you make one accident. I mean...
it was something she would have stolen.
She's a supervillain. What are we supposed to think?
Just because her cousin worked in, what was it, like a...
diamond mining, was it?
What? Diamond mining?
I don't even remember. It was
She
a while
would have
ago.
stolen diamonds, please.
It sounds like something she would do.
And she got me with that chemical warfare last week. Right there. Still clearing up. Bitch.
No, you're not censoring yourself. God. Sorry, moving on to
her
this.
Fault. Never let an alien run a computer.
He keeps sending me emails asking why I was hiding in a closet with some girl. That was me. I'm some girl. Making effing creepy innuendo. I can't even talk to the boy no more. Not the rest of my family either. They all heard. And there were a bunch of effing people I knew there. I mean, God, what the F were you thinking? She says this word every 3 sentences. More than that, actually.
It's kind of her thing.
Where was I?
You were somewhere...
Effing people I knew there. I mean, God, what the F were you thinking? I wasn't even wearing my whole costume. I mean, it was totally the kind of thing I'd steal, but still. F. Anyway, don't forget we're having a tea party next week. Wednesday.
I do not have tea parties! I don't even like tea!
Bring the Xeno and the cats. Prof is coming over too, so don't stare at her latest stitches, they're pretty freaky. And I'm not locking Hemingway away, so just effing avoid eye contact like we talked about.
It's not my fault.
Okay, that's a long story.
I do not have tea parties. She kidnapped me. I did not have that tea party.
Yeah, the last time
that was not my
happened,
choice.
She actually kidnapped TC because
that
she was
your
lonely
fault too.
And wanted to have a tea party.
You let her. You let her chloroform me.
Well,
how did you let that happen?
Because she didn't it was. I wouldn't let someone who had actual bad intentions toward you kidnap you. It's just that I could feel that she was just lonely and wanted to have a tea party.
Your empathy. Okay, moving on.
Okay. So yeah. That's the story with Internecine. She's kind of our arch nemesis, if you guys don't know yet, if you're just tuning in.
Chemical warfare! Not fair! It hurts!
I like not being, like, the close encounter girl, because I don't get hit with things as often. So,
That
moving
made no
on with
sense.
our fact.
I'm sorry. That... Just go on.
Are we only getting these from villains?
I guess so. Guys, spread the word that we need, like, question and answer things, and we're not just talking about for our villains, because it's kind of embarrassing to answer questions from our villains on our webcast.
Just because they're arch nemesis doesn't mean they don't have questions.
I should not have to justify them with an answer to their question. Do you know what they've done to me? Do you know what they've done to me?
Gave you a pimple-looking thing.
Don't know what than that, okay? I've had stitches. It's all Internecine's fault.
I'm sorry.
They ruined my... Where's the... See? I had to sew it up even. They ruined my outfit. Just completely...
So, Professor Midget writes, TC and
me.
Kiri, I was just wondering if you had an additional copy of that recipe you gave me a
Steal
while
my
back.
recipes! Go on.
Why does they always... They knew we were gonna put this on the internet. Why did they write this? Copy of the recipe you gave me a while back. You know the one, the bean and sausage casserole. I'm afraid the paper I had it written on was somewhat, shredded in our last confrontation. My sincerest apologies. It was delicious. As always, your food recommendations are top-notch. Well, thanks, Professor. I mean, that's really good from you.
Stole my recipe.
She didn't steal it.
She totally stole it. You gave it to her, didn't you? Well, I love that recipe. You gave it away.
It's not like it's a recipe. It's information. I just wrote it down. It's not like you don't have your own copy of it. Anyway, your food recommendations top notch. Internecine didn't care much for the dish. It's so hard to find foods that she likes, but I found delectable. Delectable. It's an interesting word.
It is.
Also, I'm going to need to know what you two will be wanting to eat at our next tea party. Have they been planning things with us again?
I guess
So that I can have everything prepared when you arrive. I'm not eating anything she makes.
I'm a bit scared. You know what she makes in that lab, too.
I
And
know.
I'm sure she cooks her
gonna
food
get
on the same burners.
I'm gonna get radiation poisoning.
Yeah, sorry, Professor Midget. I don't really want
Oh,
any food.
Right, this is going in the internet. It's not personal. It's just that I'm still alive.
Yeah.
So, food does different things to my body than it does to yours.
Okay, for those of you who hadn't heard, Professor Midget she's a bit dead, but not really.
I'm
Like,
not really sure what the
think
deal with
zombie
it. It's not
almost.
like we like get together and have small talk with these people. They don't like tell us their big
They
dramatic
They just kind
story
of
of their life. So I don't know what happened there, but she kind of looks like a stitched together like dead.
almost
Isn't
like
there a word for that?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, is that it?
Almost, but not like green or anything.
She's
I
kind of
mean-
like pale and it's weird.
She has a silver mask.
She makes zombies sometimes. I don't like zombies.
You don't like
They
zombies?
smell really, really bad.
They're fun to fight, though. I get to kick them in the face.
You don't have antenna. They smell like rotting meat.
I have a nose. Okay, they've plugged up half the time, but shut up.
And they feel like emo kids.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult any emo kids. I love
Oh.
you guys. Way to go, Kiri.
Zombies are cool, though,
for an
so you know.
empath, for an empath, you are not very considerate of people's feelings.
Hey, I'm not an empath because I'm considerate of other people's feelings. I'm an empath because I am forced to be.
Oh, right.
So, when you arrive. Cheers! And as always, I wish you a hasty departure from this world. Aw, that's
Professor
almost
Midget.
sweet. I mean,
What's your...
at least she's not like, oh, I wish you a horribly long, drawn-out death.
I didn't know we talked
So-
that long.
Bye! Until next time!
So until our next,
Question and answer session? So, send in questions and we'll answer them. We only had like 2 from villains this time.
yeah,
But, you know.
send us real questions, please.
Okay. Bye! TC and Kiri signing off.